Hello and welcome to another episode of BaatShaat. Lucky and I are back today and we're going to be reviewing Pakistan versus Australia series. A lot of exciting cricket is going to happen. We saw Pakistan playing Australia A, and Naseem Shah, the 16-year-old fast bowler, bowling amazingly pacey deliveries. Babar Azam scores a century, another player to watch out for. Iftikhar Ahmed got a 79. He played really well in the T20 series. We're going to talk more about it, but before that, I'm going to start with Lucky. Lucky, welcome.
Thanks, Salman. Yeah.
We're back again.
Yes.
Exactly.
In Birganj.
Lucky,
Oh, sorry. That's my hometown. No, that's my hometown.
So I'm not cutting it, guys.
Yeah.
I'm not cutting it. This is
just a memory.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was going to say kardu. Kardu means cut it, but we're going to keep it on. So, Lucky, what is head-to-head Pakistan versus Australia? Head-to-head test records.
It's 64 games and Australia have the edge. Out of 64, 31 for Australia, 15 for Pakistan, and 18 draws.
So I think for the viewers who are so interested in stats, we've actually built a small video together. Let's watch that and we're going to come back and discuss stats more, discuss Pakistan's chances against Australia more. Pakistan is always known to lose in Australia, so we're going to talk more. Let's watch the video. We'll be right back.
Australia versus Pakistan, test records and stats. Head-to-head, total 64, Australia 31, Pakistan 15, draw 18. Highest totals, Australia 624 over 8D, Melbourne 26th of December 2012, Pakistan 624, Adelaide 9th of December 1983. Lowest totals, Pakistan 53, Sharjah 11th of October 2002, Pakistan 59, Sharjah 11th of October 2002. Most runs by a batsman, Javed Miandad 1797, Alan Border 1666. Highest averages, Mark Taylor 79.23, Adam Gilchrist 68.44. Most hundreds by a batsman, Ijaz Ahmad 5, GC Chappell 3. Most 50s by a batsman, Zahir Abbas 14, Alan Border 14. Most ducks by a batsman, Wasim Bari 11, Mushtaq Ahmad 7. Most wickets by a bowler, Shane Warne 90, Glenn McGrath 80. Best bowling fig in an ins, Sarfaraz Nawaz 86 over 9, Glenn McGrath 24 over 8. Most dismissals by a keeper, R.W. Marsh 68, Wasim Bari 66. Most catches by a fielder, Mark Waugh 23, G.S. Chappell 22.
Lucky, we watched the video. A lot of good stats. You talked about Pakistan, not having Australia having the edge over Pakistan. That's a big gap. 31 wins against 15. Pakistan struggles in Australia.
It's almost a double one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So traditionally all the South Asian teams have struggled in Australia. India became the first team actually from South subcontinent to actually go and beat Australia. Australia was last year. Can Pakistan emulate India?
Definitely. It's gonna take a little bit of time, I guess, because if you see the rhythm of Australian team right now, they are on the very edge.
Yeah.
But Pakistan, saying as they practiced well, you could see the big ones coming. Ashad Safiq, he scored a very big one, right? So the momentum will be right from the toppers. Babar Azam coming in at 3, I guess.
I don't know. I was hoping for Babar Azam to come against Australia on the 3rd spot, but he didn't. He didn't come to 1 down. They tried Haris Sohail. He failed both times. So Pakistan definitely has a problem there.
It's because if you see the stats, these guys are those who need time, and if they stay, have you seen that the rate with Babar Azam's batting strike is so good that he definitely changes the run rate too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So he has to be on there whenever the first wicket falls, because he needs time and to accelerate.
So he's not going to let the pressure build.
Exactly. Yes.
Because he scored 157 and literally 170 deliveries.
Exactly.
That's a very good.
190.
190. That's very good rate.
Very good. That is what I'm saying. Like 79 was the strike rate in test match. Is huge.
Huge. Lucky, Haris Sohail, we saw how good he is in the World Cup. We saw how good he is in the T20s against Australia as well. He scored a 50. Completely off color. Like he was lost.
Yeah, sometime it happens, Salman. This is where Pakistan board has to give these guys a time. Talking about test match and a little bit of T20s, all those guys were young, and under the captainship of a new captain. He did well.
Yeah.
It didn't work because it's only 3 matches and that too somewhere away from home.
So he struggled with the bounce.
So definitely, Salman, our Asian teams have definitely traditionally been, targeted with these balls. So, but the thing is, he has that talent. You have to give him that time.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not that you ask directly to give away the result. It's not gonna come. So you have to stick around.
Stick with that line.
Exactly.
So opening was Shan Masood. He's a good test batsman. He scored a 50. Azhar Ali struggled, but we all know Azhar Ali
he's a captain. Yeah, he can.
And he's a class batsman as well. Then one down, Haris Sohail's coming, but you're saying Babar Azam?
I would literally see Babar Azam. There are 2 aspects of it. If there is a very good partnership already there, you can take a little bit of risk sending Haris so that Babar Azam is already there. If the wicket falls earlier, you won't be giving a chance to the guy who is not performing well and directly going in with immense pressure, and that's where Babar Azam will be.
So let's talk about Pakistan's top 6. So Shan Masood, Azhar Ali, openers, 1 down Haris Sohail, let's say Haris Sohail. Okay. Based on the Australia game, 2 down Asad Shafiq, Babar Azam is number 5 and Iftikhar number 6. But you're saying let's switch Haris Sohail with Babar Azam. What about Abid Ali? Should Haris Sohail be given a break, and Abid Ali, who's so technically correct, you saw he scored a century against Australia, you saw him again in the T20 against, or in the ODI against Sri Lanka, scored 70. Should he be brought in? Because what happened is Rizwan got injured and Abid Ali was keeping. Is he an option?
He is an option, but this is where you're taking away the quality of a batsman just by a match.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So what happens is, when you start doing this, it's especially, in one match he has 2 chances to prove, Haris Sohail, like first inning and second inning.
True.
So he needs that time, and you have to back him up. It's not only that he couldn't score, so he doesn't have a quality. He has a quality. He just needs time. Exactly. Yes.
Well, I think he dropped 2 catches as well, made it worse for him. It was not a good game.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So Babar Azam, let's talk about him. There were a lot of eyes on Babar Azam against Australia attack, which is almost an Australia premier attack. All the bowlers are basically, they played for Australia. How good was that inning? 157.
That is what is just my point of view. Like, look at this guy who is scoring runs like whatever he wants. He's playing back foot shots, hook, pull, covered drives, everything. And right in the middle of the bat. So he is connected, he has that capability of going for big runs. So why not to bring him up, taking him down to 5, number 5 is like you're asking for 3 or 4 quick wickets, and then this guy gets a pressure.
So he's coming under pressure versus first wicket, he could really be in.
You should give this guy a chance to build a partnership around him.
And he already opens Lucky for Pakistan.
Exactly, yes.
In ODI. So, and he's a 1-down batsman in ODIs, right? T20 he opens. So Naseem Shah, Pakistan, the first time, I'm just going to talk about Pakistani fast bowlers. Something Misbah has done, which I'm very proud of. Musa Khan, 17-year-old, has gone with Pakistan. Mohammad Hastan, 18 years old, has played. Shaheen Afridi is 19. And now Naseem Shah, 16. And the way he bowled, I mean, you guys should go watch. We tried to upload the video, but it kept coming down. But go watch the highlights from Cricket Australia. Unbelievable bouncers he bowled to Usman Khwaja. Shook him up. Marcus Harris shook him up.
Yeah.
Like, what basically the commentators were saying, this Pakistan team, the bowling, there's something exciting to look forward to.
Exactly.
What do you think? Has Pakistan thrown him too early, or is it the right time?
No, Salman, this is what it is. PCB has to learn. There are guys who are waiting for their turn.
Yeah.
And, they are on that, say, the variety that they have with the passion of that age. If you kill that, they are not coming back.
And the energy.
The energy is already there because they are young, right?
I mean,
so you have to take them to that level now. Give them a chance. Throw them up to the big teams. Doesn't matter. Smith is scoring runs against each and every bowler around the world. Yeah. Why not this guy?
That's true. Yeah. And funny thing is, Brad Hogg in the commentary panel, he was saying they should hold him back for Smith.
Whatever.
They should bring him out to, that's how good he is, that they should bring him out to Smith. That should be the trump card. Like he just went through a personal tragedy. His mom passed away in Pakistan. Within Pakistan gave him a 2-day break. They didn't let him play. They took him off. But you talk about the energy, passion. He came back after such a huge tragedy, and what a spell he bowled. So, I mean, it's building the character.
Exactly. These are the examples, Salman. Tendulkar's father died in one of the match when he was in Kenya, I guess, yes. Yeah, it was Kenya way back in '98, I guess. Maybe the year is different, but yeah, it was 90 somewhere. So he comes back, scores 100. He shows the character,
The character.
Now you can see this guy. It's a big tragedy for us, right? A family, cultural family who has already attached with the family back home, not in Pakistan right now. You're away from home, and then you come back and prove your worth. And now, if you don't give them a chance, it becomes tough for these guys.
Yeah, huge. Lucky, talk about the character, the mental bringing. 3 Australian players in the last 3 weeks have basically taken a break due to mental illness. Countries like ours, Pakistan and India, we struggle with these things. And Australians, we consider them very mentally tough. What do you think is going on? Is there enough support for cricketers through ICC? Because there's, we keep hearing about all these match fixing, and Shakib gets banned. Nicholas Pooran, you shared that with me today. He's banned for 4. Is ICC doing enough to mentally support these players?
If not ICC, Salman, there are a lot of franchises you can look around the world. If we see the character not build on that particular thing, then they are making good money.
Yeah, everybody's making money of these,
right? Yeah, money is everywhere. So ICC cannot go into these emotions. They have only a rule that plays for games, right?
So they're not building rules to
support you. They do have that criteria of giving you gaps. That okay, if you don't want to play, that's your cricket academy or whatever the board is in your country that take cares. But not ICC.
No, okay, so I'm going towards something NFL, just in our backyard. Big conversations 2 years ago happened about concussions, players getting hurt. Years later, they're finding injuries, and they're some are dying, some are struggling, ending up in the hospital, and they sued NFL because of so much football being played.
Okay, yeah.
ICC is sanctioning a lot of tournaments. I'm now thinking far ahead, and I'm saying, is this going to cause problem down the road if more players start speaking about mental? You see where I'm coming from?
Yes. Yeah. In this matter, yes. That's why Australian board, Indian board, and now English board has come together, and they are against.
There you go.
Going for too many games.
They're trying to manage that. Pakistan's trying to manage that
exactly.
as well. So maybe ICC
and it is needed.
Does ICC need to put some kind of?
They have to. In this case. That's it. In this case.
Yeah, because more and more is happening, right?
Exactly. Yes.
More and more.
They have to get into it. Now, if the big guns like Australia, England, India, these are the big guns right now for ICC, right? Yeah. So if they are coming together to figure it out, or to say, yes, this is a problem in long run, or whatever we are looking at, you have to see, yes, how to reduce it, not to increase more games for them.
Yeah,
even
exactly.
Players are talking about it.
Yeah, because the thing is, you're going from one country to another, playing one league to another league. There's no support system. You're changing friends every month, right? So, but I mean, hopefully ICC can do something, because we saw it happening here in North America in NFL. You can look it up online, and there was a big issue there, and ICC shouldn't be going down that path. That's the hope. Lucky, let's go back to Pakistan Australia series. Most exciting thing for you? Exciting players for you too.
I would love to see again these young guns in the team first, the bowlers. Amir will definitely be there, I guess.
Amir's not playing.
Oh, he's not playing?
He's no more. Wahab and Amir have stepped out of Test cricket.
Oh, yes.
Abbas is going to be there. Okay. Abbas took 17 wickets in 2 games.
Literally, if you see, there are all the young guns as a bowler.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I would see Shaheen.
Yeah, exactly.
I would see Naseem Shah for sure. Yasir Shah is already there, I guess, as a spinner, right? Who else is there? Abbas, you told.
Abbas is there.
Yeah.
Musa is there. There's Imran Khan, who took 5 wickets.
Imran Khan will be there. Yeah. Definitely. See, if you see this bowling pattern, it's coming up against the best in the world right now, Smith and the company, right? They are making everyone look like dulls. So it will be, the character of these bowlers bowling against the best batsman in the world right now.
Steve Smith, man.
Exactly.
Dave Warren.
So it's gonna be exciting moment right from the beginning.
Absolutely.
And it's gonna be a thriller for sure. Yeah.
Exciting series. I'm asking too early, but what do you predict the result could be? Because Pakistan has never done well in Australia. They put good teams, they've lost. But this is a very young team. It's very young.
Yeah, this is why I will see the what we call the strength that Pakistan has in the bowling lineup in the newcomers.
Yeah.
But the mentality will be like to stay there for 5 days is different.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is awkward for them directly coming up in front of Australia in Australia. And where is the first match?
First match is in the Gaba.
Gaba. It might be a small
Yeah.
ground, not like MCG and Sydney.
No, Brisbane. Yeah, it's a small ground.
Yeah. For batting lineup, Babar Azam should go big for Pakistan win. Definitely.
So
yes
Babar
for
Azam
that.
holds the key.
Definitely yes. There will be, all the strategy against this guy right away. Because he is at the top.
He is.
He's scoring runs.
He is.
No matter Pakistan is losing
He's got the
games,
class.
he has that ability to stay like Smith does.
He does, yeah.
So they will have a plan, already in mind.
So Lucky,
for
he's
Babar
only
Azam.
played 13, 14 games, but first, his average is 35. But since 2018, his average has been 15 tests. So he's really starting to find his groove in tests. Against South Africa, he was our top player. So I'm hoping that there'll be a good series for Babar Azam. From the bowler, I think I'm really excited and looking forward to Naseem Shah. Shaheen
yes.
Afridi and Naseem Shah, like young guys. And Mohammad Abbas is an exceptional
It's
bowler.
only a learning day for them, you can say, or learning test.
Yeah.
Because that's where the character of these young boys in the future will be seen.
Yeah. Because they're selected purely on talent.
Exactly.
Not
there
on
is
name.
nothing else. Look at their ages. So playing against Australia in Australia with that huge amount of batting lineup coming up. So these guys will be worthy for Pakistan to show that yes, we are the future coming up.
Ping ball is going to be used. It's going to be day
Yeah,
night test.
day
You
night,
think it's
yeah.
going to swing more?
Definitely yes, Salman. Yes, and I would just pray on that particular day. Like if Pakistan is bowling, wind.
Yeah, wind.
Oh
they're gonna use
man,
that.
then there will be swing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, Lucky, I'm super excited about this series, and I haven't been this excited about Pakistan-Australia series in a long time because Pakistan has built a very new team, but it's built on a lot of talent and skills.
Yeah, that is why I say, Salman, like Pakistan will struggle in the first match if their batting lineup, for example, if
Bowling
they
is
win the
there.
toss. Yeah, because those young boys are always, somewhere cheeky to say like directly, oh man, first match against first, but such a
the pressure.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
you talked about character.
But yeah,
That's
these two things will combine together.
Yeah.
But their batting lineup is like they have already played so many matches. So
Yeah,
that
Azhar
will
Ali,
give
Asad Shafiq,
exactly,
exactly.
yes.
Yeah, that's correct.
So that will give them a boost. So runs should be there for these boys, young boys to defend.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's see if Pakistan can put that together. So we're going to be bringing you action as the series progresses. We're going to talk about the daily, if it is worth talking about. We're going to be bringing you some shows on that. Hopefully, Pakistan can give Australia a fight, emulate what India did last year. India became the first South subcontinent team to beat Australia in Australia. Never happened before. Pakistan came very close about in 1995, but couldn't finish the job. And now Pakistan has another opportunity. We look forward to that, Lucky. And
Yes, definitely yes.
And I think great cricket. It's always great cricket in Australia.
See, win or lose might be there. Definitely today's game, if you see test matches, do have results.
They have results.
95%
Yeah.
every result.
And-
there will be a result in this one too.
And
so it should be a competitive one. That's where you see the second test coming in, and the competition between these guys will be more.
So just so you know, for the record, ICC Test Championship started with Ashes. This is Pakistan's first game. So Pakistan has a lot to play for.
Yeah,
we're
makes
not on
sense.
the point board.
Yeah, makes sense.
India is topping it, but
Yeah.
Pakistan needs to get there. Thank you again for watching BaatShaat. We hope to bring you more of these. Make sure you do hit like and subscribe on this video, and we'll be back with another fairly shortly. Goodbye from my side.
Thank you. Bye.